I don't know who this is, but I've seen this linked in our Discord by the Algo-Rhythms a few times. The channel is called Nerdforge, and I think this is about the third time I've seen a couple different people link this particular channel. So we're going to watch this. I'm not quite sure what we're getting into, but I totally dig her hair.
Tjena regualr, it's me Martina, and today I'm about to embark on the journey to become a Dark Lord. But why? Because first of all, I want to look like a fantasy villain, and second of all, I have a problem. You'd think that being 7 years on YouTube would help me be less awkward filming in public. I'm still very much awkward filming around strangers.
So listen, I used to vlog a long time ago. She's right. It is so difficult to be around other people in the real world vlogging. At the time, my kids and I, we would vlog, and they were very, very tiny. Zoe was like 6, Devin was like 3. Like, you know, like it's crazy, but it is a little bit, you have to put yourself in a mindset not to care, but you completely care that you're around other people. It's a little bit, it's disturbing, but you got to do it. You got to do it. Most people understand.
This hurts. Can we go now? I can't. You and me, we're like this. That's no problem. Immediately when someone comes around, I'm like, I become awkward. Like, I get back to my high school self, and it's just
You're going to make me push the sound effect button for you a lot today, dude.
What's the solution then? Exposure therapy, my friends. What better way to stand out, especially here in Norway, where blending in is the only accepted way of existence, than by wearing a full-blown Dark Lord armor in public, while doing some socially unaccepted things. I want to die. No. Kind of regretting this already. But first, we have to actually, you know, build the armor to the workshop. All right. I still have about like 2 weeks to build up my confidence for all the awkward social situations. And this is what I've come up with. Ta-da! We got an epic cloak. Nice.
Wait. She has a workshop? What's going on?
Some big shoulder pauldrons. A gambeson, and a helmet. It's gonna be so much easier to deal with the awkward if I can just cover up my face. Alrighty then.
What is this? What is this? Is this for real?
Time. I got my good old...
Dude, I would love to have this. What is going on back here, man? That's insanity. She is so lucky.
Hide of leather, and I also have paper templates. The pauldron design is basically just...
Man, I had no idea that Nerdforge had like an actual Nerdforge. Like this is a legit Nerdforge here. You know, sometimes on YouTube you see the name, you don't expect this, you know? Oh, I'm so jelly right now. I want one of these.
Piece upon piece upon piece, like this. So now we just cut them.
Coob, did you do one of these? Somebody else did too. I've seen this a few times in the Discord.
Nice and smooth.
This is
looking good, but
already.
kind of plain. It's time for stamps. So I got my bucket of water. We just take this and put it in and wait for it to go. Get all the bubbles out. Leave it there for a little bit. All right, stop the bubbling. There. And now see what happens. Impression, baby. And that's how it's done.
This is fantastic. I love this already. I'm so into this.
And since they're still wet, we can just shape it. While it's drying up, I'm gonna start working on the metal parts for the pauldrons.
Okay, you got this sweet girl here who's got the coolest hair in the world. You got a crazy Nerdforge studio, and you're making dark armor. Is this girl a unicorn? This girl is a crazy ass cool unicorn. This is awesome.
Obligatory metal plate wobble.
She's missing a thumb. What?
I wish I could make music just so I can turn this into a beat. Enough play. Let's work.
It's a good beat.
As long as you're scared, good. Keeps you on edge, you know? Else this happens. I'm kidding.
Oh my goodness, what happened to her pinky?
As long as you're scared, good. Keeps you on edge, you know? Else this happens.
Oh, you gotta pay attention. Oh my God, should she even be working with tools? Oh my God. I feel like this is dangerous now. I feel an element of danger now. What if she cuts off anything else?
I'm kidding. Or am I? Let's mark this.
I like her. I like her. She's wild.
It's all drawn up. So now we cut face shield.
What did she do? What did she do to her pinky? Was it live? Like, was she making something and it was like caught on film? Not that I want to see that. That would be horrific. But my God, it had to be because of Nerdforge.
It needs a little bit of cleanup on the sides, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. Now we just have to cut like 7 more.
Yeah, but how did she lose it? I get that she lost it, just the name change. I mean, it's very obvious that she lost it. How did she lose it? I need to know now.
Time for step 2 of the master plan, making stencils. So the idea is, first I have to cover this in some masking tape. Here are the patterns I've made. This one is the one we're gonna try to make right now. So we're just gonna bring this into the laser cutting program, and now we try to cut it. So basically what I just want to happen is to take this, engrave it into the masking tape, and then we can just peel off the stuff where we want to engrave. Please work.
And props to her for continuing to do this after that accident, man. That takes some balls.
Oh my God. It's so fast. There we go. That's our pattern. So now we're ready for step 3, etching. I am prepared. It's always comforting to read that this can cause severe damage to your eyes and your skin. I don't want that. So we have gloves, face shield, emergency water, and of course, metal. Nice. First, we gotta dilute it a little bit. And don't spill, Martina.
Wow, what is going on here?
Mix. And now let's try to apply it and see what happens.
Total Breaking Bad vibes, mod.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that on for a little bit.
What
and
is
then
it?
wipe it off and see what happens. There. Look at the crisp lines! They're so pretty! It's time for the final step of the metalworking process. Step 4, bending. I protected these in some tape just to not scratch the surface too much. The tape is kind of causing it to slide around, but I don't want to take it off because it's gonna hurt the surface. Okay, change the tape. It's now masking tape. Hopefully it has better grip. We'll try again. Aye.
Careful your fingers.
Nice and easy. Got a slight curve. Now we just tighten these, roll it back. Oh, this is so satisfying. Even toita. Oh, get out.
And now I'm just envisioning every type of accident possible. Her name is Martina, that Martina is going to have. Now I'm just like, oh my God, be careful with your fingers in this thing, man. Like, if anybody knows about fingers, it's our very own fingers. Fingers, can you tell me how to properly work this device, Fingers? Is Fingers in here right now? I don't see Fingers typing, but I feel like Fingers is the professional about fingers. And I would like to hear if she's actually doing this correctly. All right, Fingers, I'm glad you're here, dude. Is she properly doing this? Is she doing this properly, Fingers, as you are the expert on fingers? Ah, see? Fingers knows. He's a professional. He's a professional. He's a professional. It's okay. Don't let that scare you. It just helps him to focus better. It just helps him to focus better. Don't let that disturb you. He is a professional. His name is Fingers. He knows all about fingers. Right.
Nice. Oh, that was much easier than what I thought. It was so much better with the masking tape. My God, the grip. We have a couple more I have to roll around, and then we can peel the tape off. The metal is done. Well, at least the first few pieces.
That is kick-ass.
Being through the whole process now, not too bad. And the leather is also dry. I just temporarily fixed them together, but these rivets can be removed later.
All of this is kick-ass.
Like that. The plan now is to stain these, try to fix these to the leather. And for that, we need an assistant. Hello, my friend. Sorry to grope you like this. I'm kind of rude in it. Remember Stacy? A good old friend. To those of you who haven't been here before, Stacy. People, Stacy, nice to meet you. Can you help me out?
She made eyes for the mannequin, man. This girl is cool. Stacy.
Are we the same? Yes. Let's just try to attach these to this one. So let's just mark around it with a pencil. Mark the position. There. There.
This is the coolest channel in the world.
Temporary rivets. There we go. All connected together. Now it's gonna be easier to just pop this on. Yes! Damn girl, they're back! A nice little spiky shape. Just look how that curves along the spine into this point. Hell
Is
yes.
there? Let's go.
I've also made this quite
gotta know
thick
more about
belt
this channel
that goes
now.
like this. So the idea
totally
now is
sucked
really
in.
just to connect this ring to the belt so that this part doesn't just slide up towards the neck, but it's sort of being pulled down like this. Hold up, just a quick question before we assemble it. Have you ever wanted to learn something new, but then instead of actually doing it, you just become overwhelmed because you don't know where to start? Personally, I struggle with that a lot. As you know, I like to explore new hobbies and try new things, and it can get exhausting. But I think a good place to get kick-started on actually trying something new is on Skillshare, which is an online learning community.
Okay, let's skip the shill. Let's skip the shill. Skip in 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 the shill. Jesus, skip that shill. Skip the shill. Skip the shill.
For some new skills. And back to the project. Let's assemble it.
Dude, her tats. Look at those tats.
Explore some new skills. And back to the project. Let's assemble it.
Those tats are so awesome. Can I hear it for those tats right now? Hold on a second. She probably designed them herself. She probably drew them to give to an artist. I'm telling you right now that those are awesome tats. Perfect placements. Love it. She's got like, are those hummingbirds? Those alien death birds on her shoulder? I normally don't, it depends. You can do too much. Like you can do too much tats. I get where Erad's coming from. Erad says, sorry, I really don't like that. The arm's okay, but the chest is a no-no spot. He doesn't like, and not the good no-no spot. So Erad's saying no to the tats. It's very, like, you have to be careful of placement. Placement of tats on a girl, you just got to be careful. Even on anybody. Like the placement of the tats, the type of the tats, I liked them. I liked them.
Now that we know everything fits together, we can just pick it apart again and stay.
I was born in metal, okay? I was in the metal scene. I still to this day do not have a tat. I do not have one tat. It is crazy because I have an addictive personality. And if I had one tat, I'd be the dude that would have tats all over my body. I'm guaranteeing you. Christy's got a cool tat. She's got like a butterfly around her belly button, like right under her belly button in a very nice spot. It's very hot. I like it. And she's got one on her ankle, which I like. But she's got one on her back shoulder. The placement's good, but the artist who did it was not that good. She needs it redone. She needs to have the whole thing redone. I think I want to film it.
In every single piece.
I should, Jilden. Jilden says I need to get the DG360 tat. I should. First off, I'm looking for a new logo. I need an updated DG logo. But also, if I did that, Jilted, I would have tats all over my body. The second I do one tat, I'm telling you what I would have just, I know it. I got made fun of by all my metal friends for not having tats, man. Like all my life, man. They're always like, come on, DG. Cool, fucks.
It is assembled.
Damn, look at this.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this.
Now let's see what it looks like. On you, Stacy, the chosen one. God, the comment.
Dude, I love her. Freaking love this girl. This is awesome. You need a girl like this in your arsenal of people that you know in your life, because if shit goes down, she can make armor for you, for God's sake.
Combination between the metal and the black leather. I'm like, ow. Let's try it on myself. feel like I'm being birthed. Hello world! With all the straps and everything, it kind of feels like some sort of bondage suit.
Let's go easy. Why did you feel like... Wait, I just want to discuss this for a moment. Let's go easy just felt like he had to type tits in there with 2 exclamation. Like, what was that about? Let's go easy. Hold on. He's like, I'm throwing this in. I'm like, what is the, like, what, dude? I think I'm going to have to add that to my filter. I'm not quite sure. Let's go. You're just like, you felt like a little kid when you were typing, when you typed that, dude. You were like, I got to put some tits in here. Tits.
Oh, surprisingly good movement. When it makes
all right. Don't get me deplatformed, everyone.
It's weird, like it's a bit limiting, but there's still 2 important things left: a chest piece and a helmet.
It's okay.
In preparation to do the chest piece, I just had Hansi help me wrap me in cling film, then some tape, and on top of that, I could just draw on the exact pattern for the chest piece. So now I'm left with this, a model of my upper body, which feels kind of weird to hold, but this way it's just gonna be so.
Who was the dude that just stepped in there for a moment to help her with the fitting? First off, that armor looks awesome.
Bit limiting, but there's still 2 important things left: a chest piece and a helmet. So in preparation to do the chest piece, I just had Hansi help me wrap me in cling film.
They're kind of a cute couple, aren't they? Hansi. And what's her name? Martina? Hansi and Martina. Martina and Hansi. It's such a European couple. It's such the cutest European couple you've ever seen. Look at that. Hansi and Martina. They'd be great at a party. I'd love to like chill out with Hansi and Martina. It's hard, you know, that sounds kind of creepy. I get it. They're like an older, fatter dude who's bald and who has a soul patch. They listen, I'd fit right in. I'd fit right in with Hansi and Martina. They would love me.
Then some tape, and on top of that, I could just draw on the exact pattern for the chest piece. So now I'm left with this, a model of my upper body, which feels kind of weird to hold. But this way it's just gonna be so much easier to make an accurate template of the chest piece. So that means we are ready to go. Chest piece time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Make a chest piece. Look at this. Children. Dude, I love this channel. This is top-notch editing. You know, like when you're building the stuff, putting it in fast motion, the editing's great, the studio's great. This is #1 professional. Yeah, the background's all real, James. This is professional. I love it. So do I. That's exactly what I said, James. I gotta get here. I mean, here. No, I don't. I mean the room, guys. Get your minds out of the gutter. I'm talking about the room. All right, I got to get here to the room. I understand the hand placement was right here, and I said I got to get here. First off, Christy, let me apologize. Christy, I was talking about the room. I know you said... It reminds me of the comment about being in second place this morning. I won't even talk about the second place talk that I had this morning on this morning's morning talk, but the people who are here early, they heard my talk about being in second place, and they know what I'm referring to right now.
Chest piece, baby! Feels good. So I'm gonna try to put this on you, Stacy, which might be a problem because you're definitely bit more blessed in the gestular area than I, but we'll try. There's too much chest going on. This is just like a hill that goes whoop. Just remember, it's not.
By the way, I'm a little freaky. I'm gonna have 4 or 5 of these mannequins in here with different types of eyes, so that's something you can expect. I'll probably go with like a red or a blue background instead of a purple, and I'm definitely going to have like some stained glass Hobbit windows in the background. So like we need to start a fundraiser right now for DG360 so that I can have like a cool ass Nerdforge myself. My Nerdforge, don't even get me started. My Nerdforge will be the best Nerdforge that the galaxy has ever seen.
Gonna look like this on me. And now the pauldrons. Look at her. Forgot to mention, we also made van braces. They're super basic, made the same way as everything else. Sheet metal, leather, bing bang bong, ta-da. And then there's the helmet. I'm still kind of dreading starting the helmet because it's very complicated. I want it to look really good, and the stakes for me are just building with every day that goes by. So instead of actually addressing it and doing something about it, I'm just gonna procrastinate with doing something that feels productive when I should probably just do the helmet. So what I'm gonna do instead is start sewing on the gambeson. The gambeson. What we're gonna need to make it is some black linen and just some filling like on the inside. Templates for clothing? Like, what's the point? I have templates. I have clothes. You can just put them on, draw around them, and you have a template. Easy. There we go. All our pieces are cut out. So the plan now is really just to stitch the linen on either side of the white filling here, and then kind of sew like a diamond pattern, crisscrossing on top. And the white stuff is just going to give it some volume in the diamond pattern.
I'm down. Sorio, I'm down. I'm down for the hot tub stream.
I'm so positively surprised. That was the back piece, so now we just have to do the front pieces.
You guys can't handle that.
And the arms.
You guys can't handle me. Cool girl making stuff. Cool
there we
girl
go.
Two
front pieces, a back piece, arms. So now all we have to do is just sew it together, and I'll clean up the edges a bit.
Cool girl making stuff. I say. Cool girl making stuff. I say. Cool girl making stuff. I say. Cool. Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, I was just about to turn the gambeson inside out to do a test fit, and I realized
Mad Style, listen to me. Mad Style, the Speedos will be translucent. I'm actually creating it right now. Anarchy is designing me a translucent Speedo. That will be... that'll be showcasing me, you know, in the au natural form. It's the first translucent Speedo ever, designed by our very own art director Anarchy, and that will be pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Both the arms inside out. Oh, Martina! No, not just one arm. Both the arms. Oh, it's too late.
Do it,
to be
James.
on the inside. Rookie mistake.
The algorithm's
Good thing I got
cool
this
things.
then. I was hoping I wouldn't need it, but what do you know? It's one of those stitch remover opener things. I don't know what it's called.
Very much like Wonder Woman's invisible jet.
I attached the arms back where they were supposed to be.
Speedos.
I also added just a couple of buttons on the front here and some loop-de-loops to go around them. So gambeson done, and that means we can move on to the thing I've tried to postpone. The helmets. All right, a couple of things about the helmet. Number one, I want it to look like intimidating. And
yeah, the helmet's the most important. Like I am gonna judge this like Simon Cowell, man. This helmet has to be the most important piece in this set. It has to be the pinnacle of the design. If it does not qualify, I'm cutting her.
Kind of scary, you know? Number two, I needed to cover up all of my face except my eyes because, you know, I need to see.
I mean, I'm not physically cutting her. I'm just like cutting this from the show, you understand? That's a little disturbing that you were thinking that.
And number three, I really wanted to have like a lower part that can be lifted up so I can actually, you know, drink, eat, exist without it being a pain to take on and off. And of course, it's going to be in leather. Where do we begin? Stacy, my friend, excuse me for a moment while I just measure your skull. 52. And now my skull. 58. Okay, my head is a bit...
She has a larger head. Can we give her an amen for having a large cabeza?
Yes, sir! Can I get an amen? Yes!
Could it be that she has like this beautiful dainty girl, Martina? Could it be that she has a DG head and we just don't know it yet? She has the size. She has a DG 360 head under that hair.
Fatter than yours? That's fine. Pippa.
Stop. James is like, you're ruining it, man. I don't want to have any part of your body on her. James is like, don't. 58 inches. Hold on. We gotta, I'm measuring my head on the next stream. Remind me, I'm measuring my head for the next stream.
These things look like ears.
I gotta find a measuring tape. I'm very curious about the circumference of my head now.
Probably very dumb. It's just a little too long, or like it could be placed up here. But I think with just fixing the position a little bit, not too bad. Let's cut some leather.
I love these. I love how she mixes
I think the easiest way to do this, to start like shaping it and putting it together, is just to dunk it in water and just shape it directly on Stacy. And like fasten things as we go. That's the plan.
This is the most important part.
Guys, it's not looking good, I have to admit. Look at this flat hat.
Yeah, no.
It's just not shaping the way I want it to shape.
Right.
It looks a little better where I put all the rivets along the edge here. So I'm just gonna continue. Hope I can somehow shape it after I've riveted it together. Just crossing my fingers, this won't be just a waste of leather.
Don't fail us.
Very good, and no.
Don't fail us, Martina.
Thank God. I think I saved it. It looked really bad for a moment there. It was just a flat top hat. But with the side things, they really just brought it together and it gave it the helmet shape. Thank goodness. Not super happy with the shape of the skull on the top.
Yeah. I see what she's saying. Man.
Up here, but it works. Like this part is going to be covered up by a cloak anyway, so I'm not too mad about it. So now let's give it a test run. It's actually pretty nice. I mean, obviously a little heavy. And the visor? Oh, hell yeah. Now we just have to stain it. Not a huge fan of the whole flesh look.
That's pretty cool, though.
So much better in black.
It's getting better.
I feel like there's something missing. What if we just go bloop? So I can see out of it, but you can't see me. I think I'm just going to glue this to the inside.
She's still got to wear this in public.
I attached the
By the way, she still has to wear this in public.
Fabric on the inside, and I also added some rub and buff on the outside because the black was just flat and boring, and I think it definitely looks much better now. Once you pointed out to me, this kind of looks like a dirty Power Ranger, and now I can't unsee it. It's fine. It's fine. My first helmet is not perfect. It's okay. But that means the final piece of the puzzle is complete.
That's your first helmet. That's not too bad.
Finally.
The color, changing the color of it like that helped. Look at this belt. Look at this get up. Look at this.
I'm already boiling. It's so warm. I also made this huge cloak just off camera, and it attaches to the chest piece. Very cool.
Damn.
All right, guys, we're in Oslo on a Saturday where there's the most people here. So far, it's...
She's so nervous. She's so cute being so nervous. Dude, I'm telling you, when I would vlog with my kids out in public, it was nerve-wracking. It was literally nerve-wracking to do, so I totally understand.
Awful. People are looking so much. I can't.
Most times people would gravitate around me and my kids. They'd wonder exactly what I was doing, and I'd have to stop or I'd have to cut out that footage and tell them I was doing it for my YouTube channel. And this is back in like 2011, 2012, you know, when a lot of people weren't even doing that type of thing. And I'd be out in public having to explain to people because they'd literally stop you. Like people would walk up to you and be like, what's going on? What's going on? Like my kids, we'd have the best times, right? We'd be having tons of fun and it would be great footage for the channel. And then like the people would walk in the shot and just like start to like stare at us. And then they would ask like, what are you doing? And I'd be like, oh, wait, guys, dudes, step back a little bit. I'm like, we're having some fun. We're vlogging right now. And they were like, vlogging? What is this vlogging?
I haven't actually figured out what I'm gonna do for awkward situations, so instead I'll let you work for me. So I asked you on Discord what I'm supposed to do. I have no idea what you've come up with for me, so let's just check out what the first thing is. Dance a Fortnite dance next to the King's Guard.
Oh. No.
I hate bothering people. Seriously, it's my #1 pet. Okay, let's just go.
No.
Welcome to the castle. We are here. We now just have to find the King's Guard, man. I'm avoiding eye contact so hard.
Oh, no. Dude, I would hate to be a King's Guard. You can't crack a smile. You can't respond. You can't talk. You just have to stand there. Oh, my God. This poor guards girl. She's like, oh, look at her. Look at her face. Look at her. Look at her. Like, she did not look happy right there. I want to go back and I want to look at this girl's face here, who's part of the King's Guard. Look. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to tell you, this poor girl here, she better get paid good money. She got to stand there all day. And she's looking over like in curiosity, right? And then when she realizes what's going to happen, watch the face change. Okay, that's at the moment. She's like, well, shit. I got to put the King's Guard face on. She is not having a good day. That's never a good day. You know, she's got to go home and talk to her partner and just be like, though I had a really crazy day today. She's probably got stories like this every single day. I feel bad for both of them. This is a double kind of feel bad moment where like you feel bad for Martina because she's doing this, and you feel bad for the King's Guard for having to deal with it. This is interesting. This is quite a dilemma.
Tack. Jag beklagar. I wanted.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable and awkward. She literally said she was sorry. It's the most cringy, awkward thing ever. How dare her fans do that to her?
I hate you. I might be wearing armor, but it's definitely not protecting me from emotional damage.
She's very good. She's a very good dancer.
Go up to a stranger and tell them a random history fact.
That's
Have
funny.
to come up with a history fact then. Okay, I'll think a bit while we find a stranger. This is the worst. How am I supposed to just like walk up to someone?
I wonder what historical fact she's going with.
I can't. I'm bored. Excuse me? Did you know that the shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar gave up after 38 minutes? Pretty cool, huh? Kill me now.
Zanzibar only lasted 38 minutes. Hold on, can we shame Zanzibar right now for only lasting 38 minutes against the British? Shaming Zanzibar. Public shaming of Zanzibar.
Shame.
Technology's a bitch.
Shame.
Technology's a bitch.
Thank God you can't see my face.
Figment, how you doing, buddy?
Nope,
Welcome home.
Nope. I'm out.
Where are they? Yeah, that's a good question, James. I don't know.
No. She was like, okay. Just kept walking. I'm sorry. I don't want to bother anyone. I'm just walking into people's space like, hey, you want to know a fact
so
about
cute. Being this nervous.
That was worse. That was worse than the dance. Way worse. Next thing, please. Try to get a stranger to do the Macarena with you. No. Excuse me?
Oh no. I thought the Macarena was dead. How even bringing back the Macarena? I didn't think people still knew about the Macarena. I thought the Macarena was gone and buried. Oh.
Would you like to dance the Macarena with me for a YouTube video?
Yes.
Yes, first try. Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, you ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't remember it.
Hey, Macarena.
I remember that part.
Thank you so
and you
much.
jump. I remember that part.
You're amazing. Is it okay if I put it up? Nice. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Have a good day. They were so sweet. Oh, that was surprisingly nice.
That was fun.
Oh, so
That was
painful.
fun,
But so nice. Thank you. Very different from the. Okay. Okay. Next one. Stand around with a free hug sign. Oh my God.
Will anybody hug a death knight? This is a good question. Will anybody hug the death knight? I will say, I don't know. I
haven't done that since I was like 14. Oh no, I'm gonna have to hug people too. Oh, human contact. Gross. Dark Lords don't need human contact.
Yeah, you would if you knew that she was under there. You would hug her if you knew she's under there. But you got to remember, she's gonna have the mask on. You don't know who's under there. You just see Death Knight. You just see Death Knight.
Disgusting. Huh?
Yeah. How are you doing, my man?
Good.
Yeah, you look
See, how are you doing, my man? You understand when you just encounter a death knight. Check her out. Like, whee! Woo-hoo! I love it. I'm in a video. But this dude, this is exactly what I was talking about before all this. Was this dude thought that Martina was a dude under there, because you would never expect a beautiful, beautiful unicorn such as Martina to be under This is why she's a beautiful unicorn. She is a beautiful unicorn.
Photo.
Yeah, let's go. That was wholesome.
Yes, we did. Baby. Yes, we did.
Nej, det är skummel, jag lovar.
You've been gone for a while.
Ha en fin dag. Hej.
Få en kram.
Ja.
Look at this European grandma. Look at this European grandma. What a lovely European grandma filled with love in Europe.
Tusen tack.
I love it. I love European grandmas are my favorite types of grandmas.
Mom just walked by with his son. Hey, you should go get a hug. He's like, nope. All right, now for the final one. Do everyday tasks as a Dark Lord. Should be easy enough after all this other stuff.
People need hugs. People need hugs.
Ja, tack. Tack så
Har du vurdert å abonnere flaskan på den?
Jag får se efter jag har läst denne. Tusen tack. This has been such a long day. Starting off, I was really nervous. I think now I feel a little better. I don't feel as awkward just walking around in this outfit around people now. And it's a bit less awkward talking. So I think it's worked, honestly. Being able to cover up my face, I should just do that more often. Even with a helmet and everything, some of the things I've done today, I know is still gonna be the last thing I think of at night when I try to sleep for the next 10 years. Don't worry, Martina, we're all gonna die. It's fine. No one's gonna remember this except you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me to the end. And if you struggle with social awkwardness, just put on a hat. It's the solution. Thanks, guys. And now let's have a look at the final result.
Oh, yeah. Dude, she's got a tight channel. That is interesting. I like it. I love the idea of it. I'm going to subscribe. I absolutely love the algorithms for the amazingness that they find here on the channel. Thank you. By the way, that's spelled Algo-Rhythms with dancing and love. Thank you, Algo-Rhythms, for what you do. You always are finding cool stuff to watch.